So unpopular topics is topics I go over and I follow up on the topics when I do videos. What are you guys doing? Happy Saturday. Y'all, I just got out this LA traffic. It was crazy outside. I left the house at 3 o'clock and I only went 5 miles. Okay, 5 miles. That traffic in LA is retarded. Just stupid. Okay? I'm just telling y'all, honey, only way I was going to get home within an hour, because I was like, you know what? If I leave at 3 o'clock, maybe I can get back home at 4. Child, not with that traffic out there. I wasn't getting nowhere. So I wanted to come on here and check on some of you guys. I know it is a flood, some severe weather. You guys have been having some bad weather in the south and the southeast parts of North America. This is 11 deceased as significant severe weather flash flooding tear through parts of the U.S. It is just so much flooding. What's happening? It says relentless, life-threatening weather conditions continue Saturday across multiple states. So the states are Memphis, Tennessee, Little Rock, Arkansas, tornadoes from Texas to Kentucky. Now, that's like moving up, because we next to Texas too. In California, you next to Texas. But we at the top, like by El Paso. Because I remember when I traveled here, I went through El Paso. Texas was the longest drive. But the speed limit on Texas, I think is like 80 or 90 or some wow number. But yeah, I had to get on here because I said on Saturdays and Sundays, I don't usually get a lot of views on my videos that I do. And I kind of do content where I want people to get something from it. Whether it's housing, whether it's employment, whether it's some news you missed out on, whether it's some recalls. So make sure you guys give me a like and subscribe to the channel so we can get it crunk every day. But yeah, the weather is, they said the weather been going on since Wednesday of this week. And I've been watching it. But I didn't know it was just going to turn into like a whole thing. I've been reporting these floods, these tornadoes for the last few weekends. You guys have been in some terrible, terrible weather. Including a 9-year-old boy in Kentucky who was swept away by flood waters. That's terrible. And as he walked to a bus stop, several people in the area of Tennessee. I wonder what would make a person be outside in high winds, because I know before a tornado, I've been in a tornado before. I used to drive trucks all over the world, 18-wheelers, and I remember pulling over on the 55 in Missouri. And this part of Missouri is nothing but like, I don't know if those are rice fields or corn fields or what. It looked like it's rice though, because I went down and looked one day. I'm like, I wonder what those farmers are doing. Are they doing rice or are they doing corn? And it looked like they was doing rice, like some rice fields or whatever. But you can literally see and feel the wind. You can see the tornado. It may not be close to you, but you still can feel it. So I wonder what go through a person's head when they see something like that, a tornado, and they still try to go on by their day like it's not there. Child, y'all better learn to read the room, okay? I don't know where this child parent was, but he was 9 years old. Got swept away in Tennessee. The Arkansas Division of Emergency Management confirmed the state's first storm-related passed away was a 5-year-old kid found in a home in southwest Little Rock. The agency did not provide any details of the child and what is the ongoing investigation, I'm going to say. Another 12 people were reported injured across the state. And the tolls is rising in Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri, Indiana, and Arkansas. I'm from Chicago. We always used to get tornadoes in the outskirts of Chicago, not like in Chicago, but in the outskirts of Chicago. Okay, Saturday, which is today, is expected to be the final day of a multi-day high-impact flood event that has went across the Mississippi River Valley, which remains under a high risk for flooding. Now, if y'all don't know, I used to drive back from Mississippi because I got family in Georgia, Mississippi. So Illinois is right there. You're about, I want to say 400 miles from Memphis if you are in actually Chicago. So you can drive from Chicago to Memphis anytime. And Memphis, well, Tennessee is on the other side. One part is on the other side of Mississippi. So you can get to Mississippi, but it's the delta part of the Mississippi, like Tunica, let me see, Batesville, all those different areas in Mississippi. And it's beautiful. The weather, you just see all that green, beautiful. However, when I'm driving, I don't even drive in California. You know why? Because it looks so dry and depressing. I drove to Arizona one time. Yeah, I was depressed because it's so dry. I don't know what happened out here, out west. But y'all, it's lacking green. Even if you look on a map to see, it's just dry. You just see desert, dryness. Oh, I don't know how people drive. Maybe because they're from out here and it doesn't bother them. But if you're a person that's like a spiritual person and you just feel a certain way, it's like, gosh, what happened here that is so dry and depressing? I don't know. I just feel some type of way. Living and growing up in Chicago my whole life, and then moving to places like Mississippi and Georgia where it's just green and beautiful and people have their own gardens, and it's just dry out. It's just hard to explain to you if you've never been to those places. Now, I don't mean visit. I mean like live, because it's a difference between living somewhere, okay? Living there and visiting there. I can tell you that much. That is a fact. But yeah, as of Saturday evening, which is today, Memphis, Tennessee remains under a flash flood emergency. At the latest round of the rain continues to sweep east across the Mid-South Saturday afternoon. So I don't know what's going on. The National Weather Service said it was a particularly dangerous situation and life-threatening flash flooding, and either ongoing or will be begin shortly. So I don't know, y'all. A flash flood emergency is the highest level alert that the National Weather Service issues for a flash flood warning. So please, please, please be safe out there. If you don't have shelter, maybe you can find somewhere to get shelter. I'm trying to see if any of these articles, because some of the places, oh my gosh, it's terrible, y'all. In Kentucky, it's just flooded. In Arkansas, over the past few days, up to a foot of rain has fallen, equal to or about 3 months worth of rain just in Arkansas. I'm doing a video now on Arkansas. I got some videos coming up next week for housing, employment. Yeah, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And we'll surface through these openings for... It's a lot of fake news out there. I try to go to the source of, like, the housing. If it ain't no housing, I'm going to let you know. But if I find something like on HUD.gov or affordablehousing.gov, affordable housing online, I've been using that website for a long time. It's people that have that own Section 8 properties that post on there. That's how I actually found out about it when I was on Section 8 housing. Affordable housing online. Hey, Jonah. Hey, thanks for joining. I've been on here for about 11 minutes. How's the weather out there? Because the weather is bad. Are you still my moderator? Let me see. Okay, yeah, you're still my moderator. Yeah, so I'm reporting Saturday. This flood has been going on since Wednesday. And this Saturday evening in Little Rock, Arkansas, and some places in Kentucky. Oh, okay. Yeah, Virginia's. I didn't see Virginia on the list. I saw Arkansas, Tennessee, parts of Mississippi. Let me see what else on here. Missouri, Indiana. So I was explaining to everybody, thank you for giving me a like. Don't forget to subscribe. So I was explaining to Patty, so if you're in Chicago, you're about 400 miles from Memphis, Tennessee. And then when you cross those little towns in Tennessee, Mississippi is on the other side, but it's the Delta part of Mississippi. Now, some states, depending on where you enter the states, you could be on another side of the state. Mississippi have different entrances. I know Tennessee have different entrances. If you look on a map, you'll be able to tell, hey, where am I going? Where can I enter to? Me being a truck driver, I've entered a lot of different states, but there's a possibility for a tornado. Oh, okay. Yeah. There is so much going on this weekend. I don't know why the weather has been so bad in the south and the southeast. We haven't really been... The sun is shining in Los Angeles. I was just telling everybody all that traffic, honey. It was so much traffic today. I only went 5 miles. And it took me from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock to get home. Because I wanted to go on the live at 4 o'clock. But, child, I didn't get home to almost 5. I didn't get home to 5 o'clock from 5 miles. I'm usually asleep. And I usually do unpopular topics at 6. But my daughter said she was hungry. So I went and got her something to eat. And I came back home. But I'm probably going to still lay down. I ain't going to be up here long. I will lay my butt down. Tomorrow, I will be finishing up some of these videos. I know Tuesdays, Wednesdays, I'm looking at my analytics and trying to post according to the analytics. And the days that I don't have any viewage, none of my subscribers are online to watch my videos, I'm going to be going live. So I'm going to be on here more often than I want to. But I'm just reading the room, reading analytics. And I'm going to see if I can do 2 videos because I got videos coming up with showing some of the Section 8. I got some videos for... I think tomorrow I can probably post a video because according to my analytics, it's 8:28 in Virginia right now. Okay, yeah, it's 5:28 right here in Los Angeles. So you guys are 3 hours ahead. 3 hours ahead. Yeah, so just getting on here to say I hope everybody's being safe. Oh my goodness, I hate that the weather is so bad. But this is coming from the National Weather National Weather Service. So it says, according to the state emergency management, officials primarily damage reports in Arkansas, including flooding on roadways, down trees and power lines, water rescues, and damage from a possible tornado near the city of Wayne. Wayne or Wayne? I'm going to say Wayne. Wynnne. Wynnne. So you guys be careful out there. Travel only if you need to. I wouldn't be outside right now in Arkansas, Mississippi, none of those places. I think my cousin did tell me yesterday when I talked to her that they were expecting some bad weather. They don't know if it was going to pass Mississippi or just be right there. But she did. Thank you. Thank you. I was just saying, Joan, I'm going by my analytics. And I'm going to be going by what the analytics say when people are online to do more lives and videos. So I might be doing more lives like I used to. I used to be on here every day doing lives, but I might start back doing them every day. And posting on the days that is people visible to see. Until I get more people. I'm about 45 people short of 3,000 subscribers. So we still going. I want to meet my goal of 10,000 subscribers before the year is up. Hopefully I can get it. So there is a 62% chance of, oh my goodness. You be careful out there, Jonah. Yeah, hopefully I get my 10,000 subscribers before the year is up. I'm praying that I do. And I'm editing more videos. I'm finna start up this other channel. I already have 2 channels that's already in my little mix. I have to just have time to edit the videos. I'm only one person. It's just a lot going on. Yeah, it's a lot. You're trying to rest. You're trying to do videos. It's a lot. I see why people take content creating and they do it full time because it's full time. But the greatest tornado threat was across parts of western Tennessee, northern Mississippi, including Memphis metro area. So that part of Tennessee is as soon as you enter from Missouri, if you're going down 55. 55 is will take you right into Memphis, and to take you right into the Delta part of Mississippi. That's the little metro area they talking about. It's a FedEx over there in Memphis area where you could drive trucks and whatnot. But so the from East Texas, excuse me, it's from East Texas until Western Tennessee. A couple storm tornadoes could also occur along the very large destruction wind gusts. The threat for severe weather and excessive rainfall will ease a bit on Sunday as this system began to slide eastward. However, parts of Tennessee and Ohio River Valley could see another 3 to 6 inches before this frontal. It's a lot of, it's just bad. And this photo released by Bartholomew County Sheriff's Department, flooding is shown in Bartholomew County in Indiana. So yeah, it's parts of like, that's what I was saying, like parts of Indiana. You got parts of Illinois, Indiana. Some of them states you can, depending on where you at, you can kind of enter from anywhere. So, yeah. Parts of the southern eastern part. Yep, so I did want to speak on the weather storms. I hope everybody is being safe. I hope everybody is safe If you don't have to go out, please don't go out. We don't want nobody outside, and they don't have to be. So they're talking about, I think I want to talk about this another time. I think I want to talk about this for another time. Probably do a video on it because it's some good information. Some of this stuff we're on a severe weather storm. Yeah, that's what I thought, Jonah. Yeah. So they said Wells Fargo users are getting a settlement from $5K to $19.5 million in American dollars because of recording settlement. I closed my Wells Fargo account because my money kept being funny with them. I had to keep coming in there proving that I had what you call it, direct deposits. I don't know what's going on with Bank of America and Wells Fargo, honey. Those two banks is a little questionable, in my opinion, because I've had those accounts. And they try to accuse me of owing them money. I was like, I don't owe you no money, honey. I have all. That's why you have to keep all receipts, because somebody is taking. Somebody's taking it. Okay, the claim that the bank and illegal recorded phone calls span nearly a decade, but time is running out for the claim. So the plaintiffs in this suit argued that the credit wholesale company, on behalf of Wells Fargo, recorded calls to California businesses and individuals without informing them. So you know how you call and it says this call may be monitored for quality insurance purposes. They must not have been saying that. It says this allegedly violated the California Invasion Act, Privacy Act. The credit wholesale company is a sales organization that sells credit card processing equipment and services on behalf of Wells Fargo. The settlement benefits any individual or business in California who received a call from the credit wholesale company between October 22, 2014 to November 17, 2023. Okay, I want to see this class action suit stimulates that plaintiffs can receive a cash payment as compensation for each call they got. Top class. And now how do you prove that? Because how do you prove what calls you got? Like, some of this stuff be a reach. I don't know. Reports that the popular U.S. bank has agreed to huge payout despite not attempting to any wrongdoing. Payout. While the payout for each call is estimated at $86, payments be entitled to $5,000 per call, depending on the number of claims filed. In addition to the financial compensation, the credit wholesale company has agreed to stop recording appointment settlement calls to California businesses. California be having their own laws. I be telling people that all the time. This is without disclosing any call recording at the beginning of the call. Like I just said, sometimes you call it, hey, thanks for calling Chase. This call may be recorded for quality insurance. You know how they say that and whatnot. The only proof of eligibility required is the phone number that was called and or the name of the business that received the call. That's why I just say it. How you going to prove that? How you prove time is running out for Californians to claim on this settlement? Claimants are therefore urged to act fast and visit the top class action lawsuit website to submit a claim. Members must submit a valid claim form by April 11th, 2025. The final hearing of this settlement is scheduled for May the 20th. John, I'm going to get on here. I think everybody's outside is nice. And I think a lot of people are outside. Because I usually have some people, but I ain't had nobody but you. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to get off of here and I'll pop on tomorrow morning before I go to sleep. Okay? I'll see you in the next video.